everyone. And today we're going to do this awesome rock lick. So it's an ascending riff running from the 5th position of the minor pentatonic all the way up past the 1st, so through the 1st position. And then it's going to end in the 2nd position, but it does include some notes from the 3rd position as well. So it really covers a nice span of the neck, right? And so this is going to be all just using the whole note spreads for the whole note spans from the minor pentatonic. So you're not going to be doing any first finger and pinky, right, covering 2 frets in between. You're going to just be doing the whole note runs, right? And it has sliding in between too, so it's a nice way to get comfortable moving right through positions from position 5 all the way to position 3, okay? So we're going to play this one in A minor again, A minor pentatonic. This one, when you play this, you can mute the beginning. I usually mute the beginning. I like the way that sounds in rock, you know, so it sounds cool when you mute the top strings, but you don't need to do that. You can just play them, so. Like that, okay? So however you want to do it is fine. Either way, we're going to start with on the 6th string with your 3rd finger on the 5th fret and your 1st finger on the 3rd fret. And you're alternate picking throughout this, okay? You're going to start 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. So it's very similar to if you look at the 3-note run lesson that I have on here. We'll do the 3-note runs in every position of the minor pentatonic scale. It's very similar to that same pattern of picking, except we're not going straight up and down the patterns, we're going across the patterns. So down but across. So we'll start 5, 3, 5 on the 6th string, so, and think of it in 3 notes, so we'll do 3 notes at a time. And then put your 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And then it's 3 on the 5th string, 5 on the 6th string, 3 on the 5th string. So 5, 3, 5 on the 6th string, 3 on the 5th string, 5 on the 6th string, 3 on the 5th string. So 3 note runs. And then same thing as on the 6th string. So 5, 3, 5 on the 5th string. So. And when you hit that 5th string, you're going to slide up to the 7th fret on the 5th string. The 5th fret, you're going to slide up to the 7th fret. So. Okay, so you don't have to pick that one. So we have the first 3 note parts, and then the 3rd 3-note part is after you pick that 5th fret on the 5th string, you're just going to keep your finger there and slide up to the 7th, and that's the first note of that. First note of the next 3-note run, 3-note pattern. So when you slide up to the 7, then you're going to pick the 5th fret on the 5th string and then the 7th fret again. So like this. So let's go through that real slow first. This is moving up to the 1st pattern. So now we're in the 1st position of the minor pentatonic. So when you slide from the 5th to the 7th, you don't have to pick that one. It's just the sliding up makes the note. And then you 5th fret, 7th fret, okay, on the 5th string. Then bring your 1st finger. You continue in the same pattern pretty much. So coming down the 1st position, 1st pattern. You're going to put your 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and you're going to alternate that in the 3-note method, the 3-note way we're picking, with your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So 5 on the 4th, 7 on the 5th, 5 on the 4th. So from the 7, you're going to slide up to the 7. So from the 7th fret, sliding up to the 7th fret on the 5th string. 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, alternating with the 5th fret on the 4th string. 7, 5, 7. Continuing in the same way. Bring your 1st finger down to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, alternating with the 7th fret on the 4th string. 3, the 5 on the 3, 7 on the 4, 5 on the 3. So. And then bring your third finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, alternating 7, 5, 7, all on the 3rd string. So let's go back over that real quick. Just moving right up the 5 and 7s on the first pattern. So you slide up from the 5, right? The last time you pick the 5, you're going to slide up on the 5th string to the 7. Okay, so let's go right through that again so you can see. Like this, from the beginning, very slowly. Now when you pick that 7th fret on the 3rd string, you're going to again slide up to the 9th fret on the 3rd string. So like this. And that continues. So when you slide up to the 9th fret on the 3rd string, you're going to alternate with the 7th fret on the 3rd string. When you slide up, that is the picking for that note. And then you alternate 9, 7, 9. So. Then you bring your 2nd finger down to the 8th fret on the 2nd string and alternate with that and the 3rd finger on the 9th fret on the 3rd string. So 8 on the 2nd string, 9 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string. Like that. So. Then you bring your 3rd finger down to the 10th fret on the 2nd string and alternate that with the 8th fret on the 2nd string. So this time you're going 10, 8, 10. So then you continue up. So bring your 1st finger down to the 8th fret on the 1st string, alternating with the 10th fret on the 2nd string. 8, 10, 8. So like this, starting from the 7th fret, sliding up to the 9. Bring your 3rd finger down to the 1st string on the 10th fret, alternating with 10, 8, 10 on the 1st string. So moving up like this, whole thing. When you pick that 10th fret again, you're going to do the same thing as before. You slide up to the 12, and that's the first picking of the 12th, the note on the 12th. So like this. 12, 10, 12 on the 1st string. Slide up to the 12, 10, 12. So. And then the last note is the 1st finger on the 10th fret on the 2nd string. And that's where it ends. So you're in pattern 3 now, okay? The bottom part of pattern 3. Okay? That's the blues note right there on the 11th fret. So let's go through the whole thing very slowly now. So it's just like that. Now, it sounds broken up into 3-note runs, right? So it sounds very broken up like... But when you put it together smoothly, it's more like a building feeling. So it'll sound like it's more fluid, right? Not breaking it up and not stopping between each 3-note part, but putting it together very smoothly, which just comes with time and playing it over and over again and not breaking it up into parts, but getting it memorized where it just flows. So to do this, you can use a metronome and just put it on a really slow timing and try to play it consistently, right up and down, no matter how slow you have to go to get it clean and nice. It doesn't matter how slow it is. Start from there and don't move up in tempo until you get it clean and nice. Try to do that with all the runs. That's how you'll get them real nice. So I would go like this. This is how it'll sound when it's more fluid, but even slow. It can still be slow, like this. A little slower. Right, and a little faster. If you have any questions about that, anything was unclear, and let me know. If you have any songs you'd like to see on the channel, any solos, any tutorials for any of that stuff, let me know. So until next time, I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. Until then, take care.